says 2% read expires in 5 days. So I should probably get on that. And then you have the rotary spinner. She just goes around and around. Nah. Make me skinny. Like, ow. So you want to spend a little quality time with the Grinch, do ya? So exciting, but that's not what Christmas is about. Here they are. Ooh. Bear with. Oh my god, I lost one. Got him. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a what I got for Christmas haul slash what Christmas is really about. Spoiler, not presents, not how much people spent on you, not about how much you received, not about the luxury items, not about the trips, the cars. The internet has become out of control. And so I'm here to bring it back down to what it should be about. Things that are useful, things that you ask for that you would just never buy yourself, or things that are meaningful from the heart, things that you wouldn't necessarily buy yourself, but that seemingly means so much. All right, so first things first, I have an embroidery kit. I've always wanted one of these. I think that they're so good. I'm really trying to make 2025 a year of calming activities. I love the idea of reading a book. I love the idea of adult coloring. I love the idea of an embroidery stitch, like a cross stitch. But to actually sit down and do them, I don't do them. So I'm really hoping with this, like these new items, which you'll see a couple more here, I can get into it, and I'm actually pretty excited. So I got that. Keeping with the self-care relaxation station theme, I also received some puzzle sorting trays, which I did ask for as well. I have a few puzzles, but I don't make any progress because I get overwhelmed with like the 1,000 pieces. I'm hoping with these I can kind of organize my puzzle pieces. So I got that, very exciting. And of course, to match that, I've got the Smart Puzzle Roll and Go. Like, how can we, so it's basically a puzzle mat. I can do my puzzle on the mat and then just roll it up when I'm not using it. So next I have a couple things. I'll start with this because this is a book I asked for, and How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Meghan Quinn. I don't know anything about this author, but I really wanted a Christmas book, something that I could kind of read. I mean, now we're kind of after Christmas because it was a Christmas gift, but I like that it's, you know, something that I could read maybe next year or even just enjoy into January, because I'm really sad Christmas is over. I didn't realize though how big it was. She's girthy, but that's okay. We love a good book, so I'm really excited to dive into this. All right, so keeping with the kind of the book theme, this is one of my big gift items, my big tickets, and it is the Kobo reader. I do have the box here. So here it is here. I've never really had a Kobo before, and I say never really had, is I'm trying to think like maybe back in the day, like way back in the day when they first came out, I might have had one, but not in my adult life. So this is the Kobo Libra color. I didn't think I'd get this fancy of a one, but I'm very excited. Here she is. I'm currently reading Happy Medium by Sarah Adler. I just started, but I'm very excited about it. So this is actually really cool. I kind of want to show you. I love that it has the scribe. I think that's what it's called, or stylus. So you can just do a new notebook. So look at this. So you can literally, and then you take the eraser. So I can say like, hello YouTube, and then I can just erase that really fast. Ta-da! So you can just kind of write there. Oh, that's so odd. But anyways, really cool stuff. That's like a function of this Libra. And then if we want to just exit out of that, which I'm still learning, yeah, you can see all your little bookage. So I have some recommended books. I love that. So I love that the Kobo will say recommended books. I love that I can see how much of a percentage I've read too. I just think this is really awesome. So this is like my big gift. I really love it a lot. I'm hoping that I'll get into more books. I do love the traditional book style. Obviously, I love like the smell of a book. I like reading the book, but I think sometimes for like traveling purposes or like being on the train when I go to work, I think this is gonna be in handy. Also, she's so light and thin, so love that. That was really exciting for me. Again, something I wouldn't buy myself, but I'm really happy that someone thought of me. So, moving on. So I also received Younger, the full series. I love this series. If you don't know, it's starring Hilary Duff right there. Ugh, it's so good. It basically follows Liza right here, and she pretends that she is a different age than she is. She pretends she's younger. I know, shocker. It is so good. It's so good. If you like the Mindy Project, this is kind of in that realm. So next we're gonna move on to kind of beauty, which is very, very small because I didn't ask for too much. I didn't really ask for anything this year. I think the most important gifts or most special gifts are the ones that you don't ask for and people just gift you thinking like, hey, I think Brittany will really appreciate this. And one of them being this. So my sister got me this. It's the Gua Sha Quartz Rose. I haven't even opened it yet. I gotta get into it. But it basically, when you put oil on your face, it can kind of work your lymphatic drainage system and work it into the face. I'm curious if you can like have this cold. I don't see why not, but I'm really excited for this. This is something that I wouldn't buy myself, but I would want. Really excited for that. So next we have, so I love LANEIGE. I love the lip sleeping mask, which is like the classic. So I got this little set here, and it's the candy cane version. I mean, when in Rome. And I haven't tried the mask yet, but I imagine it's as good as the other one, the berry. And then this is the lip glowy balm, which I've had the other one, the berry. Oh. There we go. I've had the berry one, and so I'm really excited. I've been using this. Like, it's just so nice. Also keeping with like the Christmas theme, which is so nice into January. Gotta keep it alive. All right, next in the beauty realm, I received some skincare product from a local, well, she's a Toronto-based beauty brand called Radford Beauty by Victoria Radford, who is a doll. I've never met her. She's my social media crush. I just think she's the best thing ever. She has a salon in Toronto, but she also, like I said, has Radford Beauty. So I was gifted the Butter thick moisturizing cream. It's just called Butter the Thick Cream, and look at the top. How freaking cute is that? I've been using this. Like, I've been using this quite a bit. There's no scent. If there is one, it's very subtle. But this stuff, it's in a glass container. You can't really hear, but it's in a glass container. It's heavy, and it is incredible. It's so thick. It's hard to explain because some products are really heavy on your face. They weigh you down and they're greasy in here. This one's not. This is just the holy grail. This is like my new go-to. So I'm really excited for this. And with that, I also received this. This is the Buff Exfoliant called, I guess, POW. It's called Buff, but I love the POW. Again, by Radford Beauty. So it's a squeeze bottle. You open that up and look, again, look at that applicator. So you squeeze it and it silicones into your face, like it scrubs into your face. Again, no scent. But how cool is that? And to get the product out, you just twist it. So you can see it says like off. How freaking cool is that? I've never seen anything like that. This stuff is so good. You get like it's hard to explain. So like, I have pretty sensitive skin. You can feel the micro beads, but it's not abrasive. It's not like it's gonna rip your skin apart. I love this. And lastly, before I get to my meaningful gifts, I mean, they're all meaningful, but I mean like my really meaningful gifts. I got a Lululemon little purse moment. That was from my sissy. I didn't ask for this again, but it's very much my style. I'm a little concerned about it getting dirty, but I'm just gonna try to keep it clean. I'm actually really excited to move into this. I actually might do that after, but really, really excited. I love Lulu stuff. I find they wear really nice. It's casual, but also not casual. I love that. And I love the bone color with the gold hardware. Love that. And finally, for Christmas, I received a few things that really meant a lot to me. I also gifted something that I thought was very, very special. One of the gifts are gonna make fun of me, I'm sure, but let me know in the comments if you can appreciate it, because I know some of you can. I got Loop headphones, earphones. Check them out. Look how little. So if you're familiar with Loop, they are an earplug brand. I'm not a big earplug girl, but I haven't been sleeping the best lately, and I think it's a lot of like the outside noises of just, if I have the window open a crack, if I can hear a clock ticking, you tend to focus on it. So these, I've been loving. So let me show you. Let me show you how small they are. So here they are. Just put them in. I make sure the loop faces backwards. I don't know if that's like what I need to be doing or not. And there you go. That's how they look. They fit really nice. They dim a lot of the sound out. I am loving them. I say this is meaningful because this is probably something I would not buy myself. My mom hooked me up, mom and dad. Look, I can't, like what? What? Can't hear you. But they're just so comfortable. And they just, like I said, they dim everything. And I would most likely have bought these, but they would have been just like little Amazon moment, cheap, cheap, cheap. I'm not saying the Loop are super expensive, but they're more than I'd be willing to spend. So I really love that. That is something that I wouldn't normally think to ask for, but I asked for them at the last minute as an idea. And my mom came through. She came through with the lavender color too. Can't really go wrong. So love that. And finally, I got a couple other things. So I got a journal, and I know what you're thinking. Cool. But hear me out. My sister got me this journal, and she just made a little note in it that just said that she was proud of me with my YouTube channel. And yeah, I just thought that was really sweet, very meaningful, very simple. Doesn't have to be anything super fancy, but just having like a little, you know, a little journal to say like, hey, I support you. I think you're doing a great job. A little note, and there you go. There's a really nice gift. Last but not least, my mom and dad, I suppose, bought me a book. It's by the Cecilia Blomdahl, which I've talked about a bajillion times on this channel. I really love her. She is my Svalbard girl, lives in Longyearbyen. This book she put out, and it just like really shows, it showcases living in a small Arctic, you know, island basically. And there she is there. Look how cute she is. I just love her. I've been following her at least for 4 years when she first started her channel. I just love it. I haven't actually sat down to look through it yet, but I'm really excited. And then keeping with that Nordic theme, they do a lot of these. These candle rotary spinners. So you put the candle here, like the tea light, like this. And then the heat of the candle essentially rotates the rotary. I've kind of wanted one of these for a really long time. Cecilia has a bunch of them. I just think they're so gorgeous. This is something that I probably will keep out all year round. But mom got me one of these too, and I thought that that was so sweet. And this is the thing. When you talk about luxury items, Chanel and Louis Vuitton and Gucci, that stuff for some represents a lot of different things you've never had in your life, things that, you know, you've longed for, but 9 times out of 10, it's people that are just showing off. And I think sometimes when I think of Christmas lately, that's what comes to my mind. It's just showboaty, and it's brash, and it's not what Christmas is about. And so when you get caught up on the TikToks or on the Instagrams or on the Reels, just remember that there's normal people out there like myself, and I'm sure there's lots of other folks that it's not about that. I mean, I couldn't even imagine giving somebody something luxury like that for Christmas, let alone receiving something. That's not realistic. So as we go into the new year, just remember that the internet is not It's not real. With that being said, I want to wish everyone a super, super happy new year. I hope the year is filled with lots of love and health and happiness. Maybe some extra money. It's getting expensive out there. And yeah, the channel for me is going to be my promise to you is I'm not gonna sell you anything. I'm not gonna sell you anything. I'm not gonna be pushing Amazon product on you. I think there's way too much of that going on the internet right now. I just want to be a place where you can come and you can hang out and you can live vicariously through me, or maybe we can get skinny together or eat good snacks. I know everyone says that, but I genuinely mean that. I'm not going to be talking about selling anything to you directly. I'll link things in the description below on websites that maybe you want to go investigate yourself, but enough of the selling, enough of the constant ad pushing, enough of the, just enough of it. So that's my promise to you in 2025 is just normal, authentic content. In January, I have some Lululemon stuff coming, things that I've tried, things that I didn't like. I have a jump rope, a ropeless jump rope. I have a water challenge, drinking water. I want to do a couple of what I eat in a day. I want to get healthy. If that sounds like anything you're interested in, then please feel free to like and subscribe. I'd love to have ya. Enjoy the new year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!